right ahead of you or right opposite to you.
Red
Don't
alert.
matter about that, as
1
Nidhi has
point,
been again tackled.
Himalayan Tahrs.
So that is what the defense of Aravalli Arrows are doing. Uh-oh, that's not looking good. That's really not looking good.
Yeah, I
Time
think
out. Himalayan Tahrs.
there her
I'll tell you what, right corner, I think hit Pushpa on the temples or near the eyes maybe. Yeah, near the eyes, just above the forehead, and JSS Physio College of Mysuru, Physiotherapy College, comes in very quickly. Let's go back to the replay again. You know, the ankle hold was coming in from the right flank, and I think it was Bhavna. Oh my God. Bhavna and Pushpa. Oh, boom. They clash into each other. They just clash into each other, and Bhavna was very quick to see her friend in pain. That concerned look. Not looking okay. Not looking okay. She is. Definitely a small little concussion, but Bhavna goes on. But that's the beauty of Kabaddi, isn't it, man? Have that physical contact. Suddenly you need to just go on because the time is always running away.
correct, as now a super tackle situation is open for the Aravalli Arrows, and it would be a good way for them to start a comeback if they want to, because 9 minutes is plenty of time, but the deficit is 16 points, and if the Himalayan Tahrs continue to play the way they are, it would just be too difficult for the Aravalli Arrows, because the Tahrs defense has also done a good job time and again. Apart from Bhavna also, they've gotten the points wherever needed. They've not allowed the Raiders to settle in too much, nor they have done too many errors like the Aravalli Arrows players have. So I think Himalayan Tahrs are playing very strategic, and they are calm and composed.
Oh.
And I think what the coach said, I take my words back. That calm and composed was there, but it seemed a little too much, and that's why she paid the price.
I think Champa was ready for the pursuit. Shushma just at the nick of the time, and look at the reaction from Champa there. Yeah, just putting her tongue out and saying, oh, I'm sorry I've done that error. Oh, and there's a bit of a swelling that I'm seeing onto the right eye. Hope she's okay. I hope she's fine. Because this definitely, as you said, is a do-or-die match for both the teams. Second spot of the finals open. Still open. 8 minutes, but is her eyes okay? Can we zoom in? Can we get a closer shot? Pushpa turns around, probably will get it. Oh, there is a swelling. There definitely is a swelling there. It's not looking good. I think she needs a little more ice very quickly.
Bonus point.
Bonus
Aravalli
point, yes,
Arrows.
for the Aravalli Arrows. But if the swelling just increases, it won't be good. As this is a do-or-die raid for Bhavna.
Bhavna comes in this do-or-die situation. The Aravalli Arrows would have to wait for the Raider to do that error. But Bhavna is not doing an error
1
today.
point.
Or she is. She's gone into the lobby. Apart from that also, it was a do-or-die raid. No touch point. And the Arrows will get one here. But still, that substitution has not come through, Naveen. When will we get to see that substitution we're all waiting for?
Bhavna knows she committed that error. Like she was trying to learn that car driving skill that she was talking about. And just went into the lobby without a touch. Shushma claims a point on Kiran. Kiran is denying it. And Kalidas doesn't agree to Kiran. They have the review, they can. Yeah, Pushpa will go for it. Pushpa will take the review. He says they are believing Kiran. Kiran Thakur.
Review umpire, Himalayan Tahrs challenge is no touch point. Our decision, 1 touch point. Please review.
Yeah, Kiran Thakur also from Himachal Pradesh. Was there a touch? Akshay Desai will see if there was a touch. Is there a jersey? Shushma once again as a defender. She starts off but then comes into raid whenever is needed. This is her second raid. Kiran was backtracking. Tough decision. Very tough decision. I'll tell you what. Kiran Thakur is also an athlete. She started off with high jump, running, state representation of the under 14 in the running and high jump athletics. And he'll tell you what, she changed her school twice just because the school did not have sports in her school. She changed it twice, Ryan, and she got the school which will have some importance to sports only in the 8th standard. So before 8th standard, review unsuccessful as the touch I think was on the jersey. So no more review for Himalayan Tahrs. Sushma just trying to fight back. Kiran goes back on the bench for a while. As I was telling, imagine changing the school because the school did not have sports like inter-college, inter-school sports or district level sports. Yeah, this is the very, very important substitution. Oh, that is Solon. Ryan, tight side, the temple and near the eyes. It is Solon there for Pushpa. But Renu Deshwal coming in, is it too late, Ryan? Has the bus left the station? Yeah, Prachi Beniwal need to stop the bus first and get onto that later. She wanted to get on a running bus, and that bus is named as the fastest express called Pushpa.
Yeah, I think Pushpa is just having her way today, and it's just 13 points now separating these two sides. Sushma Sharma now comes in for the Aravalli Arrows, and she gets a point. Nicely done there, an error from the defense once again for Himalayan Tahrs. Sushma captivates.
See Kiran sitting there, Bhavna sitting there, and Kritika joins them. Wrong timing, and Sushma, yeah, she's that one lucky raider for Aravalli Arrows getting punched. Oh, Ryan, that swelling is just becoming bigger and bigger. Not good. I'll tell you what, Himalayan Tahrs, if they win this, they will have to have Pushpa tomorrow for the finals. Back-to-back Super 10s. 7th Super 10 for Pushpa, the fiery raider. Let's just call her fiery raider. Let's not just say, no, flower nahi, fire hai. And irritate her more. But Bhavna likes it, so yeah, we can use that line now and then. So her very close friend Bhavna, a beautiful bonus point. And when she was involved in the tackle with Bhavna, she got her eyes a little swollen with that collision with Bhavna there. Oh, Nidhi Sharma out of 10 raids. This is just her second touch point. I think that is the problem as Dimpy goes off. Yeah, Dimple. She's famously called Dimpy by everybody.
Yeah, Nidhi here gets only a second point, and I think, yeah, that's made a big difference for them altogether. From the perspective wherein, their raiding points have not come through in a good flow, because we see her getting, at least 10 points across the last couple of matches. That made a very big difference on how they came through. As we look at Pushpa, last 5 raids, 4 points for her in that, and she's just instrumental in time and again. We will get to see her hit that 100 mark soon if she plays tomorrow, and if she continues to score like this with 4 minutes remaining, she might hit it today as well.
Yeah, she was on 80 already, and before this match she was on 80, and now it is what, 14 points in this. Fabulous. 94, so 80 plus 14, 94. Finally some good mathematics coming in from my head. Yeah, 6 points away. There is still time for her. Running hand touch. Nice one. And who that is? Nidhi Sharma. Renu Deshwal has been brought on the mat, and she's not been allowed to raid. What's happening, Ryan? What's happening? Renu Deshwal, very good raider. But yeah, Nidhi is doing it okay. But a single pointer will not allow them. They need points in a bunch now. And I'm able to realize what Pushpa is trying to do. She's trying to slow the game down, which is a good strategy. A lot of steam that has been burnt away today in the morning, and now a little swelling on the right eye. So yeah, the body will be aching for pain, but that doesn't show it. That doesn't show it at all. Wow, what an escape. Renu Deshwal had to raid, and because she did not raid, she wanted to contribute to the defense. And look at the escape.
Yeah, you have to feel for Renu there, because she had to be in that right corner position, and Pushpa was targeting that. You could see her when she was on that right side. First time she tried that, she initiated that running hand touch, hesitated, and then second time she went in and got that point. So it is across there as Sushma now comes in for the Aravalli Arrows, and it will be a tackle point. And it looks like the Himalayan Tahrs can slowly start to feel a bit of that moment, wherein they get the glimpse of the finals.
Yeah, totally. Kritika, I think Champa got her first hand there, but Kritika came in as the second line of defense. I'll tell you what, Kritika's jersey number is 14, and she generally wears number 5 jersey, is what I've been heard from her. She was unhappy, saying, no, Naveen, I've just got 14 here, I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, we players have that in our psychology, isn't it? Then I said, don't worry, Kritika, 4 plus 1 is 5, so you will play well, so don't worry about it. So she's like, yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, thanks for that. So yeah, wonderful. Khelo India Youth Games is what her major contributions are. Dimple from the right cover comes across and blocks the raider.
Himalayan
And I'll tell you
Tahrs.
what, Dimple Gasta, that's what her surname is, Dimpy. And because she stays in the mountains, Ryan, we always plan our holidays to go to Shimla to, enjoy the snow. She is from Shimla herself.
Yeah.
And you know what she likes?
Three.
Wow.
She likes beaches. And Goa is her favorite place. And she is a big swimmer. I was shocked. I was like asking, how did you learn swimming in the mountains? He said, you stay in the mountains, Pahadi Ladki. But swimming? How come? She says, yeah, whenever I'm in the hostel, whenever in the Sai setup, I generally go there, learn swimming from my younger age. I love swimming, I love beaches is what Dimple told me. Look at the number of stories.
Yeah, that's tremendous, and I think that is the beautiful aspect of the JSG Women's Yuva Kabaddi series, getting to learn a lot about all these players, their different stories, their different backgrounds, the way they've come through. Even all the way to the coaches, we have former referees. I think it's just the diversity, that's present all throughout makes it so interesting. As Kritika here in the do-or-die raid will not die as she gets the point there. A technical error by the defender.
Yeah, Yanu just went outside that end line. So that means Himalayan Tahrs once again will meet the Murthal Magnets tomorrow.
Jersey number
That will
14,
be the
out
third
of
time in this JSG Women's Yuva Kabaddi series that they'll be facing up against their arch rivals. Murthal Magnets have beaten them twice, hands down. And the 2 losses for the Himalayan Tahrs are against the Murthal Magnets. Yeah, these stories, wonderful to share these stories for people living, watch and exclusive on fan code. Prachi, quick bonus, she goes back, she just probably says come in for a super tackle. But I'll tell me something, Ran. Sarfaraz Khan's story, just that one story was so much blown out of proportion. Just imagine if something had to be happening to us. As the match is concluded here, Himalayan Tahrs make it to the finals and become our second finalists of the JSG Women's Yuva Kabaddi Series. Satvir Kaur breathes a big sigh of relief, and they will be meeting their arch rivals Murthal Magnets tomorrow, the third time. And Sohan Lal, the coach, will be really disappointed. He's gone away on national duties, and here the Aravalli Arrows have been eliminated in the eliminator number 2. Good cohesive effort from the Himalayan Tahrs. The Aravalli Arrows struggling on the raiding department today, and we really expected some good changes that didn't come across, but they will have to settle for the bronze medal. The Aravalli Arrows, but Himalayan Tahrs have a chance now to strike for gold again. But they'll have to face up, as I said, their arch rivals. But Ryan, just a conclusion of that Sarfaraz Khan story and our stories. Just imagine that one small story of Sarfaraz Khan just blown so much out of proportion. Just imagine how many players in the JSG Women's Yuva Kabaddi Series here and how many stories that we brought across. How much should we blow out of the proportion of our stories? What do you think? Continue with that thought, and I will leave you with that thought in the commentary box, and I'll see you soon in the post-match presentation area.
Indeed, Naveen. Thank you. As we just get a glimpse quickly of the graph, nothing much to say here. Himalayan Tahrs thoroughly dominating the Aravalli Arrows here in the qualifier 2. almost getting double the points of them. That's what the story of this match has pretty much been. And the raid points also would go in favor of the Himalayan Tahrs. So does the tackle points, a couple of all-out points, couple of all-outs. That's 4 points for them. And super raid, of course, that massive raid from Pushpa in the first half, 5 points coming off of it. One super tackle was also there, which Pushpa was involved, but she got tackled there. And we will look at the successful raids as well, the percentage wise. Just one more for the Himalayan Tahrs. They attempted one more. And successful tackles, I think that's made the difference. Lesser attempts, a lot more points. 3 times more the points. And we look at the do-or-die raid also, they got that point. So 6 bonuses Aravalli went for, you know. It was their raiders going and getting those bonus points, but it was nothing much if you look at the proportion of the game. And as for the best raider and the best defender, of course, we saw it was Pushpa who was going to be the best raider time and again. She just continues to score across all matches. And I think the day somebody restricts her to below 10, that's when her team will face a big defeat. And that's never going to happen, we all know. As we look at her 18 raids in total, 1 super raid, of course, nobody's going to forget that. 5 points coming out of it. And 89% strike rate for her altogether. And we will look at her bit of a highlights as well as a zone-wise successful raids. You can see she scored everywhere except for the bonus line on that right and middle. But if you look at that left flank on the bonus, she's gotten 4 points there, and I'm sure one came through that 5-pointer raid wherein she got that bonus and then got 4 points in front of that. That's why in the bonus line and the balk line, between that you can see there is 6 points in total, and up front as well she's gotten 6 points at the midline. So she's a raider who is not restricted to one particular area or one particular zone as to where she gets her points. And that's why she's so dynamic, and that's why she is, you know, running away in that leaderboard when it comes to scoring points. 80 plus 6, she's at 96 currently. And tomorrow we will definitely see her touch history and embark herself on that Yuva Kabaddi series history. And for the best defender, it's Bhavna Devi. 6 tackles, 4 tackle points coming through, a tackle success rate of 67. And this 4 came in the first half for her, but those 4 were very effective. You know, she quickly initiated them and she confidently initiated them. That is where the difference came through for them. And in that early stages, getting those points and putting that pressure on the Aravalli Arrows was very important. And that's why the coach rightfully stated that the opposition is getting scared, and Bhavna did play a role in making the opposition get scared. So very good Kabaddi all throughout, and we will look at the road to as we're going to see a glimpse of the qualifier one once again, but it's going to be a grand finale. That is what it's going to be tomorrow at 5 p.m. here, where the Murtal Magnets will take on the Himalayan Tahrs in the finals of the JSG Women's Yuva Kabaddi Series 2024. The Himalayan Tahrs made their way after beating the Aravalli Arrows just now, as we all witnessed it live on Fan Code. Credits to the Aravalli Arrows for securing the 3rd position and putting up very good Kabaddi throughout this entire edition. They were one of the teams that we all enjoyed watching throughout very well in the eliminator this morning. Unfortunately, their journey ended here in the penultimate game. That being said, I will take leave. This is Ryan James signing off. Do stay tuned for the post-match presentation where Naveen will join you very soon.